That was the whole idea.
So here's a question for you. When you had two brothers? And when you were little, you grew up in New York with your mother and father?
Buffalo.
So, and where did your father work at?
Well, he had a couple of jobs because he laid off. His main job was delivering a gasoline truck for Texaco.
Oh.
Texaco gas and oil. Sure. And then he worked, and then that job went, and he worked as some kind of a safety officer, okay, at one of the plants, some other plant. And then finally his main job was at Curtis Wright.
What's Curtis Wright?
It was at the Buffalo Airport, right by the Buffalo Airport. And what they did there is they wound motors. Okay, they made motors, and Dad used to go into a room about as big as this, and they'd say, "Tony, something's wrong with the machine, it doesn't work." He'd say, "Turn it on." He listened, they said, "Okay, turn it off, I know what it is." He was a
Smart man?
Yeah, he was, when it comes to engineering, when it comes to mechanical engineering, listening to a machine, shut it off, shut it on, or turn it on, whatever.
And what did your mom do?
Homemaker.
So she stayed home with you?
She had her hands full with 3 sons and a husband. Yeah, it kept her busy.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It's hard work.
But yes, she was. She was a hard-working lady. And like my dad, too, and I patterned myself after them, all they cared about was their family. That's all. Nothing was important more than their family. Period. That's the way it goes.
So when he came home for supper, did you guys have to have supper at a certain time at nighttime?
Usually.
And if you were outside playing, who called you in for dinner? Your mom or your dad?
Mom or dad.
My dad always called and he whistled for us.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if we were 5 blocks away and he whistled at us to come home, we better get home, especially if those street lights were on, because we were supposed to be home before the street lights come on. If he whistled, we knew we were in trouble.
Well, hey, way back then is when everything was on the clock. You ate certain things in breakfast before you went to school, the same thing. Your mom packing your lunch, going to school, okay? Get home at a certain time, okay? And you had lunch, whatever, at school, sandwiches, whatever. But at nighttime, you always ate maybe around 5 o'clock, something like that. So everyone was home from work and school, etc. So we played outside until it was Sunday. Everyone was the same. Everyone was the same. Same thing on Sundays. You went to church or whatever. You come home. Hey, at 2 o'clock or 2:30, you had the bigger meal for the day. That's it.
What was some of the main dishes that your mom made for dinner?
She's a big cook. They had big meals at that time, way back when. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, good Lord. When we could afford it. We couldn't always afford big meals.